Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Jay Mack, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Stepping up is Jay Mack. Got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Another 0-2 coming.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
0-2 once more. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Stepping in once again is Jay Mack, grounded out at his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, Dick, go hard.
In left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in next, Ben Ruda, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Rounded down the third baseline. Bregman loves it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Twins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 1. Ready now is number 4. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. So stepping in is Jay Mack, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Next to stand in is Ben Ruda. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes...
And stepping in, J. Mack. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. And now, Ben Ruda. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. The 1-2 pitch. He's running, taken for strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
1-2. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound.
Hold it right there. Pick up the ball.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins are out in front, 6-3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Minnesota Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Nate Pearson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the Astros, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.